What line did Obi cross? Dono Kodbara announced to the news in full after reading Peter Obi's thoughtful New Year's Day statement. Felix Moka, the National Publicity Secretary of the ruling APC, accused him of being an extreme pessimist and doomsayer who has crossed the line of truth so many times and deserves whatever comes his way. Like many other onlookers, I am appalled by the obvious threat. Thank you, it's an obvious threat. Deeply puzzled by Moka's allegation and wondering what Obi said that was false. It is Moka, a gaslighter and propagandist extraordinary, who has problems with truth, and I challenge him to properly explain his reason for dismissing Obi's honest observations and well-intentioned advice. The political, economic and security situation of our country is worsening daily. Despite contrary claims by the government of improvements in our different spreads of human endeavour, the changes that they are seeing, the improvement is in their cabinet. It's obviously not for Nigerians and the masses because they keep saying, no, they are seeing changes. The changes that you are seeing, we are not seeing it. People are the only ones seeing changes. Our national indices tells a disconcerting story. Nigerians remain one of the poverty capitals in the world, with over 100 million people living in extreme poverty and more than 150 million in multidimensional poverty. The situation has deteriorated significantly over the past 18 months under the current administration. Nigeria remains one of the most insecure and least peaceful nations in the world, with countless communities and families displaced from their homes and now living in IDP camps. According to the Global Peace Index (GPI), Nigeria ranks 143rd out of 163 countries in terms of peacefulness, an indication of a high level of distress. Food insecurity has become our new national norm. I'm telling you, it's become a normality in our country, making Nigeria one of the hungriest countries in the world. Gainfully employed and middle-income Nigerians now spend nearly their entire incomes on feeding, yes, with some even resorting to borrow just to eat, yes. For those living on the margins, low-income earners and the unemployed, the situation is even more dire. The newly approved minimum wage of 70,000 naira cannot afford a bag of rice or even a half bag of beans. As a result, many Nigerians go to bed hungry, while a significant number now rely on palliatives and charitable support. Tragically, this has recently led to several avoidable deaths. Yes, like the one that happened in FCT, in Abuja, and in Ibadan. We have earned the dubious distinction of being one of the countries with the largest number of people without access to electricity, as in that one. It's an epic failure in 2024. 2025 now, no light. Every day, grid is collapsing. As of yesterday, grid still collapsed. There is no light like this. Every time the grid is collapsing. In 2025, we cannot boast of electricity in Nigeria. Despite abysmal and unacceptable power generation and distribution, the frequency of national grid collapse increased significantly, with the grid falling 12 times. It is now 13 times in 13 months. It is now 13 times, so as of yesterday, it collapsed again. Corruption, official malfeasance, fiscal profligacy, and the mismanagement of public resources continues to rise astronomically in our country, spreading across all spheres of government. Similarly, nepotism and disregard for the constitution, the rule of law, and due process have become the norm. Yes, so it has become very normal. Like, even when they do it, we are just like, that's how they used to do. Our national debt has risen astronomically from approximately 15 trillion naira in 2015 to 100 trillion today. See the amount of money that we are owing. And one person was saying that, why did they send the money that the Ziani looted? Why did they send it to World Bank? You will not pay your BC. Be paying your BC small because of we are owing a lot. A lot. This sharp increase has occurred within the past 18 months under the current administration. Inflation remains at an all-time high. Businesses are collapsing and manufacturing companies are barely surviving, further contributing to the already high unemployment rate. Exactly. You borrow a lot of money. What you are borrowing the money for? You are not seeing it. It is private jets that you are buying. You are buying a yacht. You are buying SUVs for yourself, for army, for whatever, so that they will do your bidding. But Nigerians are at the receiving end. We hold periodic elections that are no longer genuine. Our electoral process are visibly flawed, very flawed, lacking transparency and credibility. From all indications, Nigeria urgently needs selfless and exemplary leadership across the three arms and tiers of government. However, this much-needed exemplary leadership must begin at the very top. Since the ultimate responsibility lies with Mr. President, I will direct my attention to him. Mr. President, present-day Nigeria aligns closely with Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s powerful words. We are confronted with the fierce urgency of now. This is no time for apathy or complacency. This is a time for vigorous and positive actions. It is time to confront our national problems boldly, decisively, and with a sense of urgency. My suggestions are as follows. Commence a visible and verifiable reduction in the cost of governance to allocate much-needed resources to critical areas of development, such as security, health, education, and poverty alleviation. I hope they can do that. I hope. Aggressive and visible attention should be given to combating corruption. The focus should be on eliminating current and future official malfeasance through increased transparency and accountability in public procurement and contract award and execution process. All future borrowing must be tied to regenerative investment and visible productive assets that benefit the nation rather than continue the current practice of accumulating massive debt with no tangible returns. Exactly, no tangible returns, nothing. You don't know what you are doing with this money that you are borrowing. You don't know. Furthermore, it is time for you to visit our national hospitals and undergo a medical checkup in one of them. This will allow you to assess the state of healthcare facilities and make informed decisions on how to upgrade them. Endeavor to travel by road to observe the condition of most highways. That was what Peter Obi suggested, that fellow smoker was coming to run his mouth up and down. Make both impromptu and planned visits to our tertiary institutions. I recall President Shagari visited the University of Nigeria in Nsukka when I was a student there and telling us, I have seen the facilities myself. And I assure you of my intervention, facilities improved significantly thereafter. Everything that Peter Obi said, there was nothing wrong with it. That fellow smoker coming to say, you have crossed the line. The single most challenging test you face is ensuring that future elections are credible and truly reflect the will of the people. As president, you are no longer the governor of Lagos State. Therefore, consider spending your holidays in different parts of the country. Go around, travel by road, see what is going on in your country. Finally, Mr. President, Nigeria needs to hear directly from you, not through your proxies. Exactly. Don't be sending your SSA to us. Buy your non-oga. This one, that one. Boala. We need to hear from you directly. That is it. Quarterly updates on what you are doing to improve the situation in Nigerians are crucial. Very, very crucial. I hope you listen. My listeners, over to you. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.